exist.
Greetings.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Let me put the dressed up people at the front.
You can't see it, but Allison's wearing Bjork's swan dress underneath the camera, so we're all technically.
I've got like.
There we go.
Yeah.
Very Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, if I were to start spinning and singing.
You're doing a Stevie Nicks thing tonight.
Summer, what? I'm like, yeah. Thunder only happens when it's raining. So, really quick, let's say hello to the chat. Stanley's Toy Channel, welcome. Hello, lovely to see you. Chupalo Lu 1, yo. Hello. Looks like Merman. Mint with Cod is here. Hello there. And even though this is Retro Cavalcade.
Bring out the olive! Bring out the olive! Bring out the olive!
And enough champagne to fill the Nile.
Thank you for being a member, Mint with Card. I appreciate you. Sorry.
It's official.
Hello, Old School Colossus. Welcome. Lovely to see you. Quentin, hello. Welcome. Let's make sure. Oh, Nolan's here. We are ToyTube official now.
Now we're official.
Welcome. Thank you. Lovely to see you, Nolan. Nolan. Enunciate. So, yeah. Hello, chat. Hello, Derek. Hello, Andrew.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Big day.
It was. Ish.
Some of us dressed for this day.
Yes, some of you.
Some toy tubers do that.
I know that there were some chat about the jeans and t-shirts and whatnot, but it's just like.
Well, you saw our side, and then you saw the other side, and you're like, someone's taking this seriously.
Yeah.
Before I headed down here, Shauna is putting up like banners and stuff in the hallway because tomorrow's Henry's birthday. And she, I sent her pictures earlier today, like, hey, should I wear these sunglasses or these? And she sees me get dressed. She's like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, well, you see, it's like this.
We got to be shady. We got to be shady.
Never, always time for a little shade. Hello,
Yep.
Ray. Here we go. And don't forget to smack that like.
Very old time YouTuber.
Yeah, anytime you don't smack the like, Colleen Ballinger will show up and sing a song to you on the ukulele.
Ooh, nobody wants that.
Nobody. See, Quentin likes your tie, Andrew.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is a nice tie.
No,
I don't wear ties too often. Usually I'm just in a spit roast. Anyway.
I couldn't tell you last time I wore a tie, to be honest with you. I wore them every day at the bank, but
when you
I think it was a funeral. Yeah. It was at a funeral. Yeah.
This is vintage 1990s Nautica, not a joke.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Is it back?
I'm
I
bringing
had
it
to
back,
wear a
baby.
tie with my Blockbuster Oxford shirt. Not a pleasant time in my life.
No, I think I had one actually in this material from my McDonald's uniform, and it was like, it would just dip in the fry grease all the time, and I was like, I don't care. Like I stopped caring.
I do not care.
No, do not get paid enough for this.
I've never understood retail jobs that want you to like wear a tie. It's just like, yeah.
Meanwhile, in my like very corporate office, I mean, like if I show up in pants, they're like, "Good job." Like they don't care anymore.
Yeah, I remember business casual. I wore jeans one day, and they're like, "You can only wear jeans on Friday." I'm like, "It's Tuesday." I'm going to my desk.
It's Friday somewhere, baby.
Like this is
It's
what I
always
have.
Friday if you carry it in your heart.
It's laundry day. I'm 23. I was out till 4 a.m. drinking. This is what you get.
Yeah,
I
just be happy.
showered. I showered, I brushed my hair, I washed my face. Oh, we have a new member.
What?
Who?
Family's Toy Channel, welcome.
Ah.
So, you know, we got to welcome them proper. Sorry, Andrew.
Bring out the olive. Bring out the olive. Bring out the olive.
And enough champagne to fill the Nile.
Thanks, Stanley.
And I appreciate you so much. As a new member, if you go take a look, there is a playlist of members exclusive. There are extended length videos as well as a couple flip throughs of things that I just wouldn't normally do a video for, but the channel members have picked. So, and I'll have another one of those coming up, and there will be a members poll next week. So, all God willing.
Who?
Anyway, thank you again, Stanley. So yeah, with all of that said, that's exciting. Let's get. Oh wait, what is it? Man, StreamYard is. Oh no, it's not what we want. Oh no. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, none of that. We're just gonna Vogue the whole time.
God, I really look like I'm about to rip a rail.
There we go.
I thought you were. Hush.
All right, here we go.
That's how I'm so energetic at 10 p.m.
Somebody's got to be. All right, with all of that.
Michael Caine.
Oh, wait. Sight beyond sight. Welcome, and
Bring out the olive. Bring out the olive. Bring out the olive.
And enough champagne to fill the Nile.
that's a Dollar Tree dress that Gal Gadot Barbie is in. And I was quite happy to find that for like $1.25.
I'd buy that for $1.
She's literally right back here. But I did leave her Wonder Woman boots on.
Oh, you got it.
They're great boots. So
yeah. She still has
we'll be talking about something tonight with great boots.
Putty in her hand. All right, so the business of the evening. Mattel Creations revealed some stuff.
Some stuff.
Well, it's funny though, because every year Mattel Creations Revealed is literally only the Mattel Creation stuff. And it's almost always just the immediate stuff that's coming out.
Yeah.
And
That's
every
the
year.
thing.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, and every year people freak out because, like, where's the rest of it? It's like, that's not how they do it ever.
Yeah.
No, and that's part of it where, while I was watching, I always know this in my head, but like, from like a macro level, we always kind of look at like, we love a rivalry, like, you know, DC versus Marvel, Star Wars versus Star Trek, and like Mattel versus Hasbro. And Hasbro's formula is live streams and an absurd amount of product. And Mattel's not that girl. And so this is much more their brand, where they're like, they don't do live streams. If they do it, it's like this sort of like cool LA museum curated thing. Like it's all, it's, you know,
it's always late.
And some technical difficulties. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. But like, it was like fancy. It was too fancy for us. And that's why we got dressed up, because we're inadequate.
You know, there are a lot of people who, I watched Mega J's, some of his stream this morning when it was going badly, you know, before it actually loaded.
Poor boy was freaking out.
He was not having a good time. And I'm going to say I kind of enjoyed that a little bit more than I should have. I may have laughed a couple of times at just how, like, worked up he was getting, and that's on me. You need to work on my.
I've ever seen him get worked up though. That's what made it funny.
I have.
Like I'm not gonna dog on the guy, but it was kind of funny to see a normally very kind of soft-spoken, kind of calm guy. Like
I was there. He tried to buy $1, and $1 sold out while he was waiting on stream. So, or maybe it was.
Oh yeah.
There was a Mattel Creations that sold out while he was waiting on screen, and he I
I think
shouldn't.
that,
It's
I think
mean,
that
but
was Wondar because it happened like that.
we all got screwed on Wondar Day, and it was easier because watching somebody else freak out on the internet was like, well, at least I didn't get that upset. So
There's some catharsis to it, yeah.
a little bit.
But yeah, I mean, I think that was one of their first ones too. So I mean, there was some growing pains. But I mean, the lag, the different, because I was actually like dealing with something at work because I worked on company time, like watched the whole thing, but allegedly. But it was sort of like in the background, and then I would sort of go back to the YouTube channel, and they're like, "Oh, the stream's ended." I'm like, "What?" So I'd have to go find the new link, and I had to do this like at least twice. And it's a thing where, like, in my head, I'm like, I used to be an event planner, so I'm like, this is why you do a dry run. Like, you make sure it works.
Well, I did that last year, but they didn't do it on YouTube last year. It was just on the Mattel Creations site.
Yeah. And then they posted it later to YouTube or something like that. But yeah.
Yeah.
So at least it was available more easily because their site is. I'm going to assume part of the kerfluffle was trying to get it going through their site. So
yeah.
Also,
I almost never go there.
Alex.
Hello.
You know what's gonna happen, Andrew?
Bring out the olive. Bring out the olive. Bring out the olive.
And enough champagne to fill the Nile.
Are you all here? Is that it?
I think Derek is on screen. So there are only 2 members who haven't shown up tonight. So
stay away.
Yeah. So anyway, really quick. Welcome, Alex. Lovely to see you. Hello, Chris Plastic. Yes, they are.
Thank you.
And Quip.
You're
our old friend Quip.
You're
all right, cool. We're caught up with chat. So anyway, we're going to talk more about just Mega J, beyond Mega J, the entertainment of the Mega J. So I'm going to start myself with what I liked. And I these are not for these are not for me. I'm not going to be buying these. $100 a piece is actually a better price than what I was expecting for them.
Yeah.
I think the previous it's Battle Cat and He-Man for $100. That's pretty good. The last time they did one of these, it was like I think $100 for one figure. They're really cool, and several of us picked these, so I'm just using the art, and we can look more at them later. So I'm not gonna linger long because we'll get back to these. But I really love the art style especially. And I do like that we got these so that I can more appreciate what the figure is actually representing. And I like the theme floral versus coral. So
that took me a minute. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like, I mean, they're just really charming, like in their own ways. And I mean, like, it's just kind of like weird and wonderful. And it's one of those things, I mean, it's been kind of teased a bit this week or leaked, or I'm not sure what exactly, but like, it's just, I mean, this is precisely what, as opposed to like the Hasbro's, like, here's our pick me girl, you know, dump of figures that are coming like tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, like, but like this is creations. Like, this is the crux of the stream. It's like, we're doing like curated high art kind of stuff in toy form.
Well,
so this is like, this is great.
And these are not, I mean, like, these are not made for us, like, sort of the typical collector. These are made to, like, sort of, like, you know, like the artist, Jean James, I believe I'm getting the James and the Jean in the right place.
James Jean. Did you say Jean James or James Jean?
I think I said Jean James. So James Jean.
Yeah.
He's Filipino, background. He's very sort of well known and well to do in the LA art scene.
Yeah.
Ian on the Geek Dad Life Discord collects his work. I believe that's who was saying he collects his prints and stuff. So this, like, he's a significant modern artist. So I think stuff like this, there are people who will want to buy this who would not otherwise ever consider buying some sort of toy. So I think for, you know, like for toy collectors, this is hit or miss. Art's an easy pass, even if we like it. But I do think like it serves a purpose. And I also think it's a way, ultimately, that for He-Man and Skeletor, these are really, the art is, in my opinion, far cooler than the final toys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which look great, but the art's incredible.
They look great, but the art is incredible. So like it's a way to get Masters of the Universe sort of beyond just us, in a way to make it more relevant to the culture.
I also think like if you're someone who doesn't like, you know, not like us, where we have like, you know, 1,000 figures and we don't think it's that many. It is something where it's like you're like, oh, I'm kind of a nerd. I kind of like He-Man, but I follow this artist, or I want something different. I want just one piece in my all white living room. I mean, this would be cool. I think this is kind of who it's for, where you want a little bit fancy, a little bit nerdy, little splash of color.
Yeah. I think for certain collectors, like this is the exact sort of thing that they are way more into this than they probably are the Laser Light He-Man. So
yeah,
true. I kind of hope, because I think there's a part of me that really wants to get at least the Battlecat and the Skeletor, just because it looks rad as hell.
Yeah.
I hope, my hope would be that maybe they do lithos or prints of this art here.
That would be
for people that are maybe a little priced out but are drawn to his art, because I've seen some of his art before. I really enjoy it. I wouldn't mind, because I'm starting to redo some stuff here on the Motu wall, and part of that's going to be like adding art and putting like floating shelves and stuff. If I could get both of those in like, I don't know, 11 by 14 and put them with like my Grayskull blueprints and my Snake Mountain blueprints, and that'd look pretty cool.
These are definitely cool. All right, so let's move to my next pick. And again, we won't linger too much because other people have also picked. I mean, there wasn't a lot to pick from, and we're pretty specific kind of collector in the Cavalcade here. And I have seen some. It's the typical chuds that you would expect. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. It's a doll. He-Man's for boys. But other than that,
let's not do that.
Again, like I'm not a big Monster High person, but I really appreciate, again, this attempt to take the designs and the characters and bring them outside of the box. And Monster High fans are rabid and devoted and crazy and all the good ways, right? So I think, again, this is really smart collaboration. Makes sense. Like, you've got people who buy Monster High that have never bought a He-Man thing. They may like now sort of
you have somebody who buys Motu who has never bought Monster High who bought a Monster High today.
Yeah, and really quick. Exactly, Todd. And it's like I don't, and this is the only thing I really want to adjust to that, because we don't want it to be that kind of night. But at the same time, like, I don't get it. Like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Like, it's really easy to like keep moving. So,
but also too, like you saw in real time, Monster High collectors get excited about this because they were like, oh, there's like Masters of the Universe, and they got pumped. And they're the ones that are like hoarding. But I mean, at the same time, again, like Derek, like myself, like you, like, I mean, we're all like, wow, like this is, it's stunning. Like the face, because I was kind of like, I was tapped out, and then I saw this, I was like, whoa, like this is a game changer.
Yeah, this was I'd say when they revealed this was my second win, because I mean, I had kind of we opened big with, you know, spoiler alert, they opened big with Laser Power Superman and He-Man. And then they started going through stuff, and it's like, okay, that's cool. Okay, that's cool for, you know, wrestling fans, yada, yada, yada. And then they got to this, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, I know Andrew and I were just going batshit in our text.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this? Excuse me. And
it's a game.
I'm seeing what Todd said about, you know, the chat. I got to a point very quickly. I'm like, okay. And a lot of it had to do with how fast it was going on my TV. I just turned the chat off.
Oh yeah,
I
no, I didn't want to see it.
Finding out that it got toxic, I'm not shocked at all. And I don't.
No.
Why are you mad that somebody's happy about something?
It's a question I ask every day.
Like,
a really quick
what the
Stanley,
hell?
a few years ago, they did show an Evelyn, I believe, Tila and a sorceress in Monster High, but they were very literal translations. Whereas this, while it is the basic Skeletor costume, there are still some tweaks to it. So I'm thinking that this will probably do very well. I will assume. I'm going to assume that we'll see a few more Motu characters. I think Evelyn and Sorceress and Tila, though, are also way more. You could get away with those at retail. I don't know that Skeletor, like a take on Skeletor is as retail friendly for Monster High as the actual women of the, because if you do a literal Evelyn, there are some man babies that will go and buy that Monster High doll and then whine about having to buy a doll.
But on top of that too, like Skeletor is like a big dog, like as big as He-Man. So the other three are a little more niche, I think. Like they do okay in retail, but I mean, like this is, and again, this stream is about, stuff that's sold online to collectors kind of thing. So it's like this is very much in that corner. Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see how they look together. I'm not gonna get her. I liked her, but I knew if I picked her up. But like if it had been Evelyn, I probably would have because I collect Evelyn outside of Origins. But if I get her, I would go down the Monster High rabbit hole, and we don't need that.
It's trouble.
And then my final pick was Laserlight He-Man, which I did order. And this is really cool. I know there are a lot of people who are like, too bad. It's like, but I think this is a better choice. Like
for today.
For today. Like, too bad we'll get at some point over the next few months.
Yeah.
Like this is a figure never released in the United States. He's one of the most expensive, most complicated to get vintage characters. You're gonna spend thousands of dollars. Like Joe, I believe it's Joe Amato. He sells a conversion kit where you can buy the parts to turn an Origins or a vintage He-Man into Laserlight He-Man, and even that's a couple $100. Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
thank
probably
you,
like
Matt.
electric too. Thanks, Matt.
I forgot my water in the kitchen, so he brought it.
I was going to disagree with like Mint here because I mean, like and that's the thing too. Every time there's like a reveal of Origins, too bad's the first one they say. I will bet good money he will be the dead last figure of the entire line.
I said the same thing to Colt today. I messaged him when they showed this, and we're immediately we're both like, "Oh yeah, instant buy." And I go, "I promise you, this too bad will be the last figure. I promise you."
Like, and the thing is of all of them, Too Bad is the one that needs the most new tooling. He also uses the least amount of tooling that they can reuse.
Yeah.
So like Laserlight He-Man here has a couple new parts. I think the waist and the hair. But they can easily reuse that if they do actually start doing some new adventure stuff.
Yeah.
So like, whereas Too Bad, the only reuse they're really going to get is for some of the new characters that Axel created for classics. And then if they do Tuvra and Badra. So like, you can
which they kind of did in Cartoon Collection, like
that.
Yeah, they did the Cartoon Collection Too Bad, and people were like, well, they did that. And it's like, sure, they did do that because they were able to use those pieces over in the Turtles of Grayskull.
Oh, I thought they used it over in Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, Turtles of Grayskull.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misheard you. My bad.
Yeah, that's
cocaine, hell of a drug.
It's my cocaine.
Yeah, I think, and the thing is when they do Too Bad, there are a lot of people who are done, and it's like that's kind of what they don't get. It's like when you keep telling Mattel, like, once I get Too Bad, I'm out. they're going to put that toward the end because, like,
They're listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and for
And the other
those
thing
that-
is like, like Mr. Jay Gladfelter, Mr. Geek Dad Life, he did like a little mini review at the airport of this, and he showed the the reason for the season, Jay Gladfelter. But yeah, the mini comic that came with this figure, and apparently this figure's just shipping. Like it's not like a pre-order; it's just you're going to get it soon. But like, New Adventures was a big part of that mini comic. So they had New Adventure Sorcerers, they had New Adventure Skeletor, they had like it. So I mean, there's, and that's not like confirmed they're making, but I mean like it's definitely showing interest.
I think it's on the table. And I think they would, Stanley. I think what we're gonna see in Origins this year, like we'll see the last couple of snake people because the snake layer is gonna come in a few months.
Yeah.
More damn snake people.
You know, and like the vintage collection, there aren't very many vintage characters not done. I think all that's left is Too Bad, the Tops, Laser Light, Skeletor, the 3 movie figures.
Tops, you say?
Yeah, the
Tops. And yeah, right.
But where are the bottoms? Where?
But they may do them in the same style they did in classics, where the tops come with their own bottoms, and then you can just plug them together.
Oh wow, that's a circle of life right there.
Yeah, you just sort of take the plug from the top and put it into the bottom, and then you have a
tab A into slot B.
Exactly.
I'm
really
proud of everybody right now.
Like
really
that was really perfect the way that all worked out. Anyway, so yeah, this was my favorite thing. This is the one thing I ordered today. And then really quickly before I wrap up, I'm going to talk about what I would have liked to see and what I hope we see. Yes. And of course, no surprise, vintage Princess of Power Mattel. Like, it's exhausting.
All of these.
I don't mean cartoon collection. Yes, it was very lovely. We got a cartoon collection Catcher, Bo, and Frosta. Yeah. But come on.
And Shadow Weaver.
Boy accurate. Shadow Weaver was not a vintage Princess of Power action figure.
She should have been.
Oh, they never made her originally?
They never made her.
Oh, there's no villains. There was just Catcher and Entrapta. That's it. Well, kind of Double Trouble.
Yeah. Double Trouble if you turn her face.
She's two-faced.
Glamorous double agent. So yeah, I really am still disappointed. And I get like, you know, I don't understand it. I don't care to explain it. Yeah. I need Mattel to like get their shit together and give me some vintage Princess of Power figures in Origin scale.
I thought they kind of gave the feeling there would be this big push for 40th anniversary. And then they started doing the 40th anniversary like hollow sticker with her on it, and then we got that special really nice updated She-Ra and Swiftwind set. It's like, okay.
Oh yeah.
And then they just
what about some of the other girls?
And then they just slapped.
But they also
no.
Oh good. They did the same thing for Masterverse though. They're like, here's She-Ra, here's Bo, here's Frosta, here's Catra, here's Shadow Weaver. That's all I could get. It's very Transformers coded, where like if you start a new line, they're like, you get Megatron, you get Optimus, you get Bumblebee, you got Starscream and a few clones. That's it. Like you're not getting anybody else. And you're like, why did I buy this?
Well,
that's funny. Yeah, that is true. Like the whatever you got in Origins or Cartoon Collection is exactly what you got in Masterverse as well. That's
one for one. Yep. And no Glimmer, and that's the thing, like they did Bo, but it's like I always kind of thought of like the He-Man, Teela, Man-at-Arms trinity of He-Man was Glimmer, Bo, She-Ra, and Princess of Power. And it's like, and we just not got a Glimmer. And is she my favorite character? No, but like of all these, she's like the one. I'm like, you have to do that.
Right. Well, and really quickly to this quip, the licensing is murky when they're doing Cartoon Collection. And the licensing is murky if they're wanting to do direct adaptations of the DreamWorks. The licensing should not, unless that they have done some sort of weird licensing that they're not. And I feel like we're at a point where they need to just say that, because at this point it feels like they just don't give a shit, which is discouraging. But at the same time, they create, people are like, Filmation. It's like, no, Filmation took their characters that Justine Danzer came up with, and they did refine them and change some of them. But the toy looks are from Mattel.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've seen enough of the creation art from Justine and from Noreen Porter on Princess of Power, and they didn't technically even take suggestions from. And the other thing is, the original prototypes had different colors.
I was gonna say that.
The test group and the girls that played with the toys wanted the more pastels. So the Filmation colors are only different because it was too far into production for them to change the color. Because all you have to do to change the colors at that point in production is you change the paint.
So and like those prototypes were like pretty spot on to what we saw in the cartoon. But I mean, because it takes so long to make toys and so long to make a cartoon, they diverge. And this happens all the time with like, Hasbro, Marvel Legends, MCU figures, where they're like, here's the concept art we got. I hope it sticks. And it usually doesn't. There's always some tweak between, what they get and when the movie's released.
Characters like Scorpia, Octavia, those are complex because those were created by Filmation. I think part of the problem is Mattel is very timid about going all in for the girls line side of things, and feel like the only way they can do it is if they do the Filmation style and the Filmation characters, because of the weird backlash over the years. So
as we saw for the Monster High dolls.
Yeah, right. And to that,
not wrong.
Eat a.
People getting mad about Monster High dolls are the same kind of people who think sex life is exciting when the woman gets on top.
More tops.
I said what I said.
And with that, this is Andrew is next. You're in the middle.
Is it me? Sandwich. As I'm pouring my go-go juice. 1 second. What am I doing? So yeah, that's like, I didn't actually buy anything today because I think I've mentioned it 1,000 times in the stream. Like, I bought Masters of the Universe Classics. I'm good. Had I not bought that, it would have been End Origins. So like, I really don't have much skin in the game, and I knew that going into the stream that next year is going to be a different animal completely, because once there's DC, once there's Turtles, I'm like, this is going to be a different thing for me. And especially if they do like fun artistic Turtles or Superman or something like that, or like they do the kind of James Jean style on a Batman hood or something like that's next year. I think I'm going to be wild. So this year I was a little checked out. I'm like, not for me. But yeah, like Derek said, we started texting pretty hard with this
very aggressively.
And it's like
very quickly.
And they also have that strange sort of like, we're gonna like lower the lights so we can't see people, and then they're gonna like do a black light over this, and then it was strange AV happenings at the show, but she looked great.
The lighting
under that black light,
totally weird. So
yeah, I don't know what they were going for there exactly.
Maybe Kay was in a like suit and tie, and just the lighting, it looked like a t-shirt and jeans.
Maybe
it's a pretty creative lighting.
It's like some magic there. Yeah, no, this. I mean, like they showed like
even Dan had a sports coat on. We love you guys.
Come on, the other Dan would have too. So just saying.
Just saying.
Dad. T-shirt.
Yeah. I think I sent him some sass today. I'm like, hey, what's that? Yeah, the toy question though. Yeah, I mean, like the Snake Mountain, like I mean, Monster High. I'm a fair weather fan. I sort of like pay attention on the sidelines because like those girls scare me. The fans are scary, and although I will also say too, like when you looked in the room, they were dressed the tits. They were armed with knowledge. They won the trivia contest. Like they were, they didn't come to play around. So.
Oh, the trivia. Like, who plays Skeletor? Fred. It's like, oh, honey,
Screaming.
Fred.
I know it's like something old movie, but like I was like, come on, it's like Franklin Jellin. God damn it! It was his favorite role. Like, oh,
He loved it because his kids loved it, and he got like buff.
And he didn't have to deal with an intimacy coach and then screw up and get canceled. So
exactly. But also, like, even the Monster High thing, they were doing the trivia, and I think the first question the one like girl got was, they're like, oh, how old was the Frankenstein doll? And she was like, when the series started, she's like 15 days. Like, she was like, without hesitation, knew her shit. And I was like, whoa, like, they didn't come here to play. So, anyway, back to the figure. Snake.
yeah,
Monster High is really known for the shoes. They're known for the boots. I love the Snake Mountain boots with the rapping snake. The little havoc staff. Like, I mean, they do. And that's the thing too. These guys getting all pissy about this. I mean, did they forget about the Elvira? Did they forget about the Xenomorph? Like, Monster High does fun stuff.
Yeah.
It's not just like that's just within the realm of the canon. So I thought this is the thing that really kind of like blew me away, because I was like not really into Laser Light He-Man. I wasn't really into the brick, the not Lego. I was like, yeah, it's fine.
It's great for those who love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was super. All those were kids.
She
True.
did look a spot young.
Yeah, she didn't watch the movie.
It's like that moment on Jeopardy where it's like you're rooting for somebody. You're like, no.
I know, because she was doing pretty good, and then as soon as they mentioned the movie, I'm like, I don't think she watched it, because I can't imagine anyone born after 1987 has watched that movie.
Yeah,
I mean, like, it's not like I've watched that movie recently.
I did. It's on Tubi.
Courtney Cox. Anyway,
episode this
Paris.
summer.
Andrew, your next pick is surprise.
Surprise! I thought it was blood, and I thought that was cooler. But apparently it's coral, which is also cool. But well, that's the other thing. I mean, like, if you just bought this, I mean, this would go with any kind of 2000X origin style Skeletor. Like, the He-Man's a very specific thing. That's like if Mossman got high and gave him weird armor. But like, this is like anti-Eternia Skeletor. This is like Skeletor went to hell and back. Like, this, it's really cool. Like, it's just really cool.
Hellfire Man, the Stranger Things crossover character,
would
look really cool with that.
Yep.
Completely. Like, that could be a steed.
Heck yeah.
No, this is really cool. This one, I think, could more easily be just a cool Masters of the Universe toy, whereas the other one, it's really evident that it's something, whereas like this is just kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like as a standalone.
I like with the white face too for Skeletor.
Yeah, there's something about that bone white face that is just
it pops.
Yeah.
And also like the little like Cthulhu Havoc staff. I'm like, there's so much I love about this. That's like so out there. And again, would work if you're a little dark-sided. Like if you put this in your collection, you're like, oh, this is like pissed off Skeletor.
Yeah. This is like Skeletor if he took over the oh god. Fright Zone. Sorry. God, it's been a long day. Like if he took over the Fright Zone, this is what he turns into.
Yeah. So I mean, it's another thing. After the Skeletor Monster High, which some people are mad about, this is another thing that I was like, oh damn. Like I would buy, and that's the thing, like I mentioned before too, like there's some things you just buy a piece for the sake of the piece.
Yeah. And
I don't buy Origins, but I'm like, I'm tempted.
He's very tempting.
Even a little like Panther's green tongue, like it's these little tiny pops of color that I'm like, what a smart thing. Like,
no, it's just gorgeous, and it has been pointed out. Where's it at? That it would look good with like the 2000X stuff. I like this. this is cool. Like Nightmare Before Christmas. It's got like sort of that, and also, hello Thanos. Lovely to see you.
Thanos.
Let's see. And then this was a good point. I also think like the Stranger Things figures would kind of, I do feel like the Stranger Things figures match the Skeletor and the Panther.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Workers Slime Pit joke into the top bottom band.
Says the guy who I clipped when he said, "Look at that ooze dumper." It's just on my phone, and I just play it whenever. Like
my ex,
G.I. Joe the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover, and he's like, "Ooh, there's an ooze dumper." I just will never let it go.
my ex's sister's nickname in college was Ooze Dumper. So.
Ooze dumper. I should get that for Pride. That's my T-shirt, like a little like half tank crop top that just says "Ooze dumper."
That would be really
And then Scott's face beside it.
really
If
quick.
you do that, will you please wear cutoffs where the pockets are coming out through like the shirt?
Obviously, there's nothing else you could wear with that.
I thought it was a given, but for the players at home, they may not understand that.
I'll raise you. I'm gonna wear like a whale tail thong too. It goes like up and around. Yeah.
I swear to Christ, if you're not wearing glasses that look like shades, what are we even doing? What are we even doing?
Why do we even get out of bed in the morning? You know.
Really quick, Nolan. They will probably. The thing is, though, is they're gonna sell those probably at retail. So today they were only doing the stuff that's Mattel Creations only. I would expect, based on it being the 19th. I think it was last year. Like every year, they either on the last Tuesday or Wednesday of March is when they drop, like the year of releases. I don't know if they'll do that though for some of the movie stuff because of the spoilers. But I would assume that we'll see the non-movie stuff coming out this year, probably next week. Just
I
so
would
that
assume. Yeah, I think they would like to start showing, and this is like educated guess, but I'm gonna say like mid to late April, because the movie's like what, like June 25th or something like that. So like you probably do it like you do it about like you start like at least showing stuff maybe 2 months prior, and then it would start to leak out. And also too, you're gonna start seeing leaks. Like some stock boy in Walmart's gonna be like, "Hey, what's this?" Like it's gonna start coming out pretty quick because it needs to hit a certain day.
All right. Next, you picked the fluffy Barbie.
I knew what the two of you were going to pick. So I didn't buy any of the stuff, but I was like, I'm just going to gush about the Barbie collectors and the Monster High collectors. I think that was my real takeaway from the whole stream, because like
collectors, man.
Oh, who's
the one?
the fans. Ken Collector.
Dude.
Not what you. Yeah.
Dude was
he's like a
noob
database. And he's like, yeah, I just picked it up a few years ago, like during the pandemic. And I'm like, and yet you know everything about everything in this like short amount of span. Like,
okay, so you're the type that like you discover something and then all of a sudden you know everything about it. All right, you're my people. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're like, that's the thing. I'm like, I'll just sort of like one day Google Quakers. I'm like, what's there to know about Quakers? And then suddenly I'm like, I need to tell all y'all about Quakers because I've learned a lot in the past 48 hours.
You could write a whole essay on Quakers.
Oh, and I have. I completely have. So yeah, the Barbie collectors, I mean, they were dressed. They were like, there was the one girl who was dressed as the original Barbie with like the black and white striped dress.
White nod to the
I was like,
suit.
y'all are playing. Like the fans were great. And also probably a little more not scary than the Monster High fans. But actually this Barbie, I mean, like they were kind of gushing about like, she big and she's got big glass eyes and eyelashes. And I was like, that's cool. I mean, I'm not.
Dude, that head and face sculpt is beautiful. Like that is.
She's like 15 inches, right? So isn't that like the size of the Integrity dolls?
I think so.
Yeah.
And also Integrity is the one that does the real eyelashes because they had a few of those gems that were also terrifying.
So dolls. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I like the coat. I like and again, it's like this unexpected thing that you wouldn't see in retail. Like it's a weird, it's a weird Barbie, and probably a very expensive Barbie too. But like, I was like, this is cool actually. Like, it's just something I didn't expect. Like, they pulled that thing off. They had that cool little like rotating box. I'm like, this is cool for something I know nothing about. Like,
well, it's funny though, because Barbie's like a fashion doll, and one of the complaints that I don't collect a lot of Barbie myself, but because I do a lot of Barbie shorts, the Barbie collectors talk at me. And one of the things that they will often complain about when I do an 80s Barbie page is there's no, because I try to find the actual outfits that they're based on so I can replicate them in the coloring.
Yeah.
And they routinely I get comments like, there's no way modern Barbie would get an outfit that cute. It would just be some like print screen crap. And the few Barbies a couple of the retail Barbies I've picked up the last few years, I have noticed there's a lot of like silk screen outfits where it's like, it's just a piece of fabric cut like a dress, and then the pattern is completely silk screened. And the jeans it's all one piece. It's not like a skirt and a top.
So they're cheaping out.
Yeah, and so this, like, even though this is totally not, I'm not into couture fashion, even still, that's what this is. This is putting the fashion back into fashion doll.
Oh yeah.
And I appreciate what they're doing. It's not, for me, it looks better without the
big coat.
Yeah, the snowball.
Yeah, but it's also like, that's part of the weirdness. Like, that's sort of like the fashion week of it all kind of thing. And that's something you would like throw over her shoulder, or she would hang on to. But it's like, it's a cool statement piece.
Yeah, she walk down the runway, whip it off, spin it around, do a soft.
And like you said, it's not something you see very often, because like, you see Barbie and she's like, because girls want what their moms and their sisters are wearing, so they're like, I want tracksuit Barbie, and you're like, yay, but maybe like aspire more to this. Like, you could be fancier. Like, you could dress up once in a while,
For the kids but I think for the adult collector, this sort of outfit because this is what routinely the adult collectors are sort of expressing is missing from Barbie is the actual fashion and the luxe. So this is cool. Like, Barbie fans, I would assume, were happy today.
Yeah, she does seem like just a nice feast for adult Barbie collectors, because it's like you said, the couture kind of look, that kind of Coco Chanel kind of thing going on, Fashion Week in like mid-90s. Like,
yeah,
and it's nice. It's like, obviously it's not for me, despite my love of pink, and I look great in it, but it just as somebody who appreciates toys and kind of appreciates certain aesthetics, like, I mean, it's a beautiful figure. Compared to your regular Barbies, it's going to be very statuesque at like 14, 15 inches. And the first thing I said when that popped up was that face sculpt is just exquisite, in my opinion. It's going to sound weird to say this about a toy, but I mean, it's beautiful. It's just a very well put together face, and then you have this whole fashion angle to it as well. It's a real treat for Barbie fans, I'd say.
Yeah, it does have a very 50s, 60s sort of color palette.
Yeah.
And she's got like sort of
that
the lacquered blonde. Yeah, this is
so it's just so I grabbed this just because I was like, I knew you guys were all going to pick the same thing, but I was like, it's interesting. Like, it's not something like any of us are really all that expert on, but it's just like, it was one of those things that like it popped to the screen. And, like I said, this is very Mattel Creations coded. It's very high end. It's very unexpected. And you can see in real time, like the actual Barbie fans were like, like as soon as they pulled up the thing, they were gasping. So like,
gasps.
And I love that. It's not for me, but I love seeing it. I'm like, I'm glad you had that reaction.
Yeah, right. It was just cool to see, like a fandom that is excited about things.
What's it like? God.
Yes. Isn't that nice? Isn't it
It's
nice
so
just
nice.
to see a fandom be happy instead of friggin' miserable?
Yeah.
I don't know how Star Wars fans do it.
Let's not talk about Star Wars tonight. I don't have it in me.
Let's not ruin the night.
And then, Andrew, this was your sort of. This has been your wish list for a bit.
I think this is every year. I'm like, maybe with this. Yeah, there's one in Origins. I want one in Masterverse or Chronicles or whatever the hell we're doing now. And it's like, is she the most demanded character? Probably not. But this is strictly me.
Badass.
She'd be great, but it's also like selfishly, like I just want to throw her in my classics collection. That's it. It's the same as when I bought Sunman. I'm like, yeah, like I was like, I just wanted like things I couldn't get in classics to be snuck in. So that's why. That's it. That's it. This is strictly for me.
Give Andrew what he wants.
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. Dark.
What do we got for Pinky?
Oh my God!
Look at that!
Another one.
3 for 3. I bought the shit out of this. I bought the hell out of her.
You did?
Hell yeah!
That's
exciting.
Unboxing video, sir.
I'm honestly surprised I was able to get her because they weren't joking. As soon as that stream ended, everything went live, and my God, did that site just crash and crash and crash and crash. So those servers were working overtime, but no, I managed to get 2 laser light He-Mans, one for me, or I cannot get his name right. Laser power He-Mans, one for me, one for Henry, naturally. And I'm honestly surprised I was able to get her just because the fervor behind Monster High collectors. But like I saw this and I'm still pissed off I never got the Elvira one because I love Elvira. It was a huge cornerstone of me being a kid. So always pissed off that I didn't get her when she originally came out, and I'll have to be a slave to the secondary market. But oh yeah, as soon as this came out, I'm like, I need this. I have to get this. I don't care. And when we stopped by Shauna's office, we were kind of talking about the stream. I'm like, oh yeah, I bought a Monster High doll today. And she just looked at me like I had lobsters coming out of my freaking ears. So she's like, you what? I'm like, yeah, no, it's like, it's Girl Skeletor and Snake Mountain platform heels. I kind of needed it.
Yeah, this is me now, okay? Just get used to it.
My identity now, and you're just going to have to accept it after 12 years of being together.
Yeah, this is my whole personality. Surprise. Get on board or get the hell out of here.
I'm just going to warn you, I'm going to turn into a real bitch.
That's a problem. There's the door. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
But yeah, bought the shit out of it.
Oh. And then you also.
I might buy this. I don't know. We got like 3-4 days for me to make that decision. I might buy this.
Thankfully, it's gonna be stressful. It's gonna be like me and like Cat Slayer when that was going on. I'm like, do I? And I didn't. I'm actually very happy I didn't. So when it landed, I was like, I have no room for that thing. No room for that thing. But like, it's gonna be a stressful couple days because it is $100 American, which for Canadians is a lot more. Plus the shipping. But it's real cool. It looked really cool in my office.
It's just so cool looking. Like that is a conversation stimulator.
Yep. They're like, is that like the Louboutins? Yes. is that the James John Skeletor? Yes, it is.
Yes. Yeah. That is a conversation piece. That is that is like getting like a nice special vintage piece in your collection, or it's a standout piece, and I really like it. So I'm gonna be having to do a lot of thinking over the next couple of days because it is $100. It's expensive, but it is also. It's not just. This is a rare example where if you're trying to convince your life partner, it's not just a toy. You're right. It's not just a toy. This is an actual functioning piece of art, and I haven't been exposed to as much of his art, as say, Ian, for example, but I have seen some of his pieces, and I think he is a terrific artist. Be kind of cool to have this. I mean, like I said, towards the top, if I don't, I will be hoping and praying they do prints of his artwork for it.
Yeah, kind of tempted by that too. Because the thing is, too, we're kind of like, we're not dogging He-Man, but we're not talking about him. But I mean, like, Skeletor is kind of the victor here. Let's just say, but He-Man looks really cool too, like in his own very oddball way.
In his own pretty shades of Thumbelina by Bashki Studios kind of way.
Yeah, like he's got like a big fat ass and a big like buttercup like helmet on. One boob hanging out.
Are you saying this version of He-Man is a pog?
What I'm saying is that this reminds me. I just picked up the version 2s of the Fire and Ice figures for a lot of money, so maybe I shouldn't buy this. Speaking of Bakshi, I felt like probably pulled the trigger because I didn't get them, and then I'm like,
that's another thing I'm wrestling with because they offered those, and I'm pissed off I missed out on the first ones. And that is like one of my favorite pieces of adult animation outside of Heavy Metal. Like that's on my Mount Rushmore. Fire and Ice is on my Mount Rushmore of like adult animation, up there with Rock and Roll, Heavy Metal, and probably
or in the last Star Chaser, whatever that was.
Oh god damn it, that's a good one too.
It's great. But I mean, Fire and Ice was like very, very horny, very Bakshi, very Conan.
Yes.
And it was just like, I love that. I love that movie. I watch it like, it's one of those ones like Transformers or Aliens or Terminator 2. Like, I watch it every year. Every year.
That's a once a year viewing for sure.
Yep.
I don't know. That Skeletor is it is indeed just a beautiful figure. Man, I got like 72 hours to really think about that. I don't know that I'm going to buy it. It is beautiful, though. It's a very beautiful figure.
And really quick, because I just threw it on, because I forgot to throw it on earlier, the Battle Cat, I think, is really cool.
It's kind of adorable.
Battle Cat, yeah.
Yep. I like his little like hippie daisy on his saddle. Like it's.
I think just the colors of him, like that sort of lemony white with like sort of that muted lime pale green.
Yeah,
that's the guy. Like
I himself is pretty cool looking.
Like I love the color scheme. I think it's all the rest of the busyness, which is very like like floral, organic. I get the point of it, but the colors I love. Yeah. The rest, I'm like, you're not quite there.
Yeah. I think the Battle Cat armor works better than the He-Man armor.
Yep.
Yeah, right. I can see that. I think part of the disconnect here is the aesthetic of that fiery coral that matches Skeletor. That looks like we were kind of saying, that would really go well with 2000X. 2000X was more infamous for variants of He-Man and Skeletor than the original line was.
They were wildly different. Every time it came on the show or the toy shelves, I was like, what? Like, it had sort of like 90s Kenner Batman things where they were like, lava blast shield. And you're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, just throw words.
Absolutely. So that Skeletor, to me, fits more with the aesthetic and the spirit of Motu and just with the character, too. This, on the other hand, if you like it, great. But and you have the means to buy it and love it and display it proudly and talk about your James Jean piece. But I do think I just don't think the aesthetics of it, outside of the coloring for Battle Cat, I just don't think it goes with He-Man. You know what I mean? Like, I almost feel like if he went more in the direction of water, like a water and like blues and whites kind of aesthetic with it, that would be a better juxtaposition with that coral. I know it's a coral versus floral, but it's. I look at it and all I see is like blood, like, you know, the Carnage symbiote, and fire and lava. Like, that's what I think when I see that Skeletor. So I almost feel like if he went in the direction of more of like a water aesthetic for this Battle Cat and He-Man, maybe it would be a better pairing.
I think I also kind of think of like Poison Ivy too. Like, she's had quite a few looks over the years, but there's a few times where she's really like junked out with like vines, flowers, like everything. And I think that would have been interesting. And again, not to tell him how to do his job, but I think that I would have responded more to that. Like, I would have been like, if he went the Poison Ivy route versus the Ralph Bakshi like Tinkerbell look, then I think I'd be like more inclined.
Well, and that's true. Like, if he leaned, because you see the flowers and stuff there, if he leaned into the plants, but just, you know what? Yeah, lean into the plants, but play with different greens, especially given that when it comes to like a color wheel, green and red are opposites of one another. Mm-hmm. At least I think they are. It's been a while.
They don't go.
But
I need everyone to know, don't ever wear green pants with a red shirt or vice versa. Don't ever do it.
Yeah, don't do it. That would be, I think that would have been interesting if it like leaned into like floral or plant life, get rid of the blues altogether and just played with different like greens and yellows, maybe some slight earth tones in there, like some browns a little bit. Maybe that would make the He-Man a little more exciting. That Battle Cat, though, like you said, Allison, is by himself. He's very cool looking. I love the colors on him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. And then, there you go.
Yeah, I was pretty damn excited to see that. Was very excited to see that. Could not wait for the stream to end just so I could buy them. I'm looking forward to Henry's face when he gets his, because he loves stuff like that. He still loves getting Motu stuff. At least he damn well better, because I know Sean is wrapping several different Motu figures for him right now. Because somebody's turning from 6 to 7.
Yikes. It's basically a teenager.
Yeah, he thinks
he'll be driving next year. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you're like, all right, kid, here's your first cigarette. Let's go.
Hey, smoke up, Johnny.
You're big 7 now. Come on.
You don't have
Get that low voice.
I think you'll like this. I'm looking forward to it, and it's like you were saying earlier. It makes sense to make him now. I'm excited about it because it's like this is it's a cheap way for us to get him, because if you want him, you're going to have to pay for it, whether you're getting some sort of custom kit to make an old figure or an Origins figure look like one, or if you want to track one down that was originally released in Europe.
Yep.
So this is nice. I think this is people who are pissing and moaning, like, oh no, too bad. Shut up, dude. This is a real treat. This is a real treat for us right now. Don't you ruin
also
it
today,
for me.
Don't you besmirch his name. Also, I mean, like, it's He-Man. It's He-Man during a He-Man movie year. Like, this is a no-brainer. Like,
yeah.
And on top of that, this is also like one of those ones that, if you're a purist of the original, and I'm not talking Meteorbs, like I'm talking like the figures from the 80s.
Yeah.
He's one of the big ones. He's one of the last ones, but he's also a big, and also too, like the actual Jay and Dan both had videos showcasing. I didn't think for a second it actually lit up. I thought it was just all decoration, and then there's like it's really nice. Like, like it either turns on or flickers, or like it's a nice little sword.
Heck yeah. Well, and it does open up the opportunity for new adventures, because like as polarizing or ill-timed as New Adventures was, you did have some cool character designs in it.
Oh yeah.
And you're gonna tell me you wouldn't like to see some of those done in Origin? Like, come on.
And I think I say this every time, but I mean, like, if you've never watched New Adventures, it's kind of like most 90s Star Treks. Like, you're going to have to suffer through the first, like, 10, 20% of the series, and you're like, where is this going? And then
Yeah.
something clicks, and it's incredible. Like, I love that show, but you have to really struggle to get through the first bit.
I like to think that New Adventures of He-Man prepared us for Star Trek: The Next Generation, and then like
Completely.
the first season or two of Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Before Rob Lowe showed up.
You're like, the bones are here. It just needs to coalesce somehow.
This can be good.
I see you.
I know you can do it. But yeah, those are my wowzers of the show. Those are the pieces that to me really stand out. As far as wish list or hope we end up seeing later in the year, like so many Motu fans, like Colt over at Dad at Arms.
Yep.
Man, give me a damn Tri-Sorceress, please. I
think that ship has sailed. It's been too long. It's been a couple years now.
I think it's been too long. I don't think we're gonna see. It would be nice to get a 2-pack of Tri-Sorceress Tila and King He-Man from Revolution. I don't think it's gonna happen. I just don't think it's gonna happen. We are officially moved on to New Eternia, which even that's giving way to Vintage Collection and Chronicles. So I don't think it's gonna happen. But what I do hope happens, because I did not expect to fall in love with this crossover, but I did. I hope that we do see an RC Armor Tila. I really hope we see that. Make her and then just stop doing it. It's fine. You can't end things on Scareglow and Starscream. No. You got to give me my girls mashed up together.
Yep.
Give me that.
And they're the obvious one. Like,
peace out. We're done.
Yeah. It's too painfully, because the thing is too, as soon as the line was shown, we're like, obviously these are the two.
Yeah. Like, and it's been such a weird crossover, because it's not like they came out with Megatron Skeletor and Optimus He-Man. No, it was Bumblebee Man-at-Arms and Megatron Skeletor, and then Wave 2 was Optimus He-Man and Starscream, which that's the other side of it. It's, of all the people to choose, you did Starscream and Scareglow.
Yeah.
That seems so strange to me. I mean, it's a cool looking figure, don't get me wrong. It's got the glow in the dark, so I'm an idiot for that, of course. But of all the mashups in that, I mean, granted, it's only 4 characters. That's your number 4 spot. That seems. I would have
thought like sort of like a sycophantic or Shockwave would have been a good Beastman. I actually thought Evil Lyn would be a better Starscream, because Evil Lyn was the one who was a little more treacherous, and also Starscream had like female purple versions of himself too. So like, I think she would have been a better Starscream, to be honest. Like, Scareglow was great, love him, but I'm like, he's not top dog here.
Like that was such a, now that you say Evil Lyn and Starscream, that makes way more sense to me.
Like, logical sense, yeah.
But I don't know. It would be really nice, because just picture tweak that armor a little bit and get rid of the tiara, give her a helmet that looks like RC's head somewhat.
Oh, the buns.
Get me some pinks instead of gold. Come on, man.
Yeah, get the little pink like boob armor, the where she frames them.
Yes. Hell yes.
Hello,
get me some pink boob armor.
Hello. Boob armor. We demand pink boob armor.
Is that too much to ask for? Is that too much to ask for in 2026? Some pink boob armor.
It's not.
I don't think it is.
Apparently not.
But
I think
probably
I'm being reasonable.
But possibly unlikely, because one of the things they said at New York Toy Fair was that most of the crossover crossover lines are going to be on hold until after the movie stuff. Okay. So if we get these, it won't probably be until fall.
Which that's
Yeah.
fine. I hope they don't abandon crossover altogether because I mean, I really like the Thundercats crossover.
It
I
would
mean,
be nice if we got some other Thundercats.
yeah, some mutants. You know,
Honestly, yeah.
some mutants or some of the other, Third Earth native heroes. That'd be kind of nice.
That Monkey and Vulture Man, Slythe.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
ex's
The other thing about
girlfriend.
like the Transformer one specifically, Thundercats are sort of like not met as wholeheartedly as Turtles, and I feel there's a lot of backlash for the Transformers one. People originally were like, "Bleh, it's gross, I don't want it." Everyone who bought it loves it,
Yeah,
and I've never actually seen them or held them in hand, but like I know for a fact everyone who actually goes and picks it up, they're like, "This is the best."
they're cool.
Right.
I will own up to the fact I was one of the people that when that came out and when it was announced and they showed it off, I'm like, my initial thought was, who the hell is this for? First of all, I'm impressed Mattel and Hasbro are working together.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that they finally both decided to look one another in the face and say, do you like money? I like money. Did we just become best friends? Yup. But, and then they went and did karate in the garage. But
As one does.
seeing it on its face, I'm like, what the hell is this? And then Colt actually got samples early, and he hadn't posted them yet. He sent me some DMs about him. He's like, hey, check these out. I was like, oh, that is a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. And he's like, look at the package.
Yep.
And that is it. It's one of those weird cases of like, okay, yeah, it's a cool figure, but I don't know if I'm into it. Oh my God, the packaging has me sold.
With the grid, like
With like the grid
it's
and everything. Like for some reason, that was like just that little extra that pushed me over the edge on it. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm interested. And then within like I kind of forgot about them or just got caught up with stuff. I know peak season was starting, and then all of a sudden they showed up at my Target, and Target had an insane sale like the week of New Year's. Like toys were like 50-60% off, and they had just gotten those like for the Christmas season. So I picked up Bumblebee Man-at-Arms and Megatron Skeletor for like $12 a piece. And just the accessories that come with them, especially that Skeletor and like the Megatron gun and the Havoc staff and the translucent plastics in it look great. I set eyes on that He-Man with like a translucent blue power sword and like an Optimus mask and armor. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, why is this not more popular? Well, probably because of people like me that poo-pooed it right away until they saw a stupid box.
Yeah. And again, Mattel's listening, so they're like, "Oh, well, they don't like it." So I don't know. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing when they announced this, I'm like, TLRC, these are two of my favorites. Obviously, I'm buying that, even if I don't get the rest of the line. But now I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna go back to this.
I think also though, with the Transformers, the price point of it was like initially $35. Which is about a solid $5 to $10 more than most. Most of sort of, let's call them deluxe figures that come in that box style.
Yeah.
So I think that was a portion, and they were Target exclusives. The only other way to get them is through Mattel Creations.
Yeah.
Or Target.
Yeah. I was honestly surprised to see him at Target.
I got the two I have. I got through Mattel Creations because I'm still boycotting Target. But but on the other hand, but you know, they also Mattel Creations had them on sale for $24.50 each for the first two ones. So I grabbed those. You know, when Starscream and He-Man go down to $24.99, I will pick those up because that seems reasonable for it. And I know Hasbro can be quite demanding with their licensing fees or whatever, but Hasbro needs to
see also Mask. I mean,
out in this economy.
I think there's a new Mask pre-order coming soon, and I'm just like, I gotta not buy them all. that's a hefty price tag.
That second wave I made cherry pick.
Yeah.
Like I got
Piranha for sure. The rest we'll see.
yeah.
Well,
That first
the
wave
second wave
was
though also looks like it's all smaller vehicles, so it doesn't look like there's going to be a rhino-sized hole in your budget.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of like I think it's like the orange Jeep. I'm like, and also like that version of Hondo. I'm like, I don't want that costume and I don't want that car. So he's an easy pass. I'll wait for him in the truck, and then maybe the jackhammer is the big one, like the big like the other villain truck thing. I'm like, that's a maybe. But again, if it's like $300, I'm not gonna buy it.
No. Really, honestly, I think the only other ones I would want personally would be Gator and Shark.
Yep.
That's it.
I'd get the Manta because of Vanessa, but that's about it.
Yeah, Manta and Vanessa for sure. Henry is gonna freak out because I got him Condor and Thunderhawk for his birthday.
Woo! I love the Condor.
Oh yeah. He when I opened him and was like he's like, Dad, if I'm gentle, can I play with him? I'm like, okay. And he was, but he loved it. He thought they were the coolest things ever. I'm like, I have to buy these
because they are. Like, I mean, we were like, by the time they came out, we were like already spent with like Star Wars, you know, He-Man, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, all, and we were like, what could possibly top all this? And then Mask comes out of nowhere, and we were like on the playground, like, it's like G.I. Joe, but Transformers, but also something else entirely different. Like it was, yeah, but also just cool. And those can suck. Like I don't care anymore. Mask is the new everything. It's my new personality.
My identity now.
Exactly.
Oh, all right.
I think that's all the shit we loved.
I think that's it. Yep, that was what we got. Go back.
And maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe some of these things will be made. We'll see. Some of our wish list items. We will see.
It would be lovely.
Here I am.
There we are. That's better. So yeah. And despite some of the chuds in various chats, I felt like overall it was a pretty positive event. So
yep.
Which I mean, I think you just have to get to a point where you just tune those jackasses out. Like you kind of have to Carl Jung it in kind of a way like, well, this is saying a lot more about you than it does about me or anybody else.
Sure.
Like, if you want to go through life that miserable, okay, that's a choice.
I did close the Mattel Creations chat and just stuck to the Geek Dad Life Discord, and then I was in the Mega J chat. So.
Mega J meltdown.
Watching him melt down. Once they got going, it was fine. It was just again, as I said at the top of the show, it was kind of rude to take such pleasure in it, but I kind of did.
We are.
Which is very. It felt like if somebody clipped it just right, it could go viral. Like, what's one of the like
your Schadenfreude? I swear to God.
Whatever, like how it's going, like and
also it's like technical difficulties. You're like, it's fine. It's fine.
Like,
it's fine.
Just calm down. Everybody be cool. Everybody be a bunch of cool little fun. It happens. You really think they're not going to stream this today? They want to.
Like it's canceled.
Sell some shit today. Of course they're going to stream.
Yeah.
Well, what's funny is because at one point I was in the chat. It's like literally just go to their main page. It shows the little button and their icon. It shows. I was like, literally, they're right there. Just go.
You were not to me. I thought it was funny, but to like the lay person who was freaking out, you were annoyingly calm.
He kept refreshing after the one ended, right? Because there was the one that he went into, and that's the one we were all in, and then they ended it.
It's like when a couple's freaking out.
He kept
like
refreshing it. He kept refreshing it. Like what? Where is it? It's like they've left the building. The spirit has gone. I shouldn't laugh, but it was
It was kind of funny. I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, I could just with that music, you know, the like boom, intercepted with like him all peaceful and happy about it. Anyway, somebody will probably do that at some point.
I do want to say two things that really made me happy about this. One, Dante Vasco was such a good hype man. Like Rufio was great.
Rufio.
Can we all admit that? Like that dude was like emphatic and excited and happy to be there. I loved it.
He did well, but he and the host lady, whose name I forget, like
Trisha, believe me,
yeah,
I remember.
Trisha kept trying to rein him in and get him back on track, and she's very professional, very polished.
Yes.
And it was funny watching her trying to calculate in her head, like, whoa, we need to pull him back in.
I love like near the end, she was all like, "Well, I've been here for the start, so," and she like literally like threw down this gauntlet, and I was like, "Okay, someone's flexing pretty hard." But I just love Rufio. I'm like, you turned everyone gay back in 1992, and you're doing the same thing today. Like you're like, I got that power.
Or Riz, as the kids would say. And,
I don't know what the kids say. I don't.
Man, I don't know why I love this so much, but like the fact that they ended the stream with that 1975 song just made my heart happy.
Oh yeah.
Like I know it's a song about opioid addiction. It's a really good song, and it shows up on my route playlist several times a week. So
what song was it?
It's Not Living If It's Not With You. It's Not Living If It's Not With You by the 1975. I think it was on there.
Oh, got it.
Okay. What? Yeah, like it ended, and I was like, "What?" Like you would have thought it would have been like Celebrate, or but you know.
Are we closing out the show with the 1975? Awesome. It's from one of their albums that has a ridiculous title. Like it's like a full freaking set. You look so sweet when you're sleeping, but you don't know it, or something like that. It's something ridiculous. Like you bastards are lucky you make music I like, because your album titles are dumb.
But also like for Mattel Creations to choose that song, you're like, why? There's many songs out there.
I mean, I like it because it's like, it's not living if it's not with you. It's like we're addicted to these toys, but at the same song, that's a song about opioid addiction.
That's why I do toys and drugs. It's good to diversify.
You gotta have room in your life for both.
It's all about balance. It's all about balance, he said as he finished his old fashioned.
Yeah, the balance I do not have in either regard.
Aww.
I balanced it out with a Coors Light.
I had a drink of water 2 days ago. I'm good. Don't worry about me.
It'll work out.
Exactly. I'll do a sit-up.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's a good song.
Horny Mermaid.
That was the one thing we didn't see today that I was like, you've got Rufio there. You should. Like the...
I thought...
The food.
Yeah, like I thought they might.
Rufio and Tinkerbell 2-pack.
Yeah. At last.
Would have been interesting if they closed it out with a song from Rufio.
I guess they were trying to like not get his hopes up. They were like, "Do you want hook toys?" And everyone's like, "No, no one wants that."
We didn't want that back then. But that's what was funny when I researched that for Toy Geeks. Was like, it was really hard to find like all of the toys in one place, like because there's no like fan site dedicated to it.
No,
and even Figure Realms, like it feels like whoever was doing the Figure Realm page just gave up halfway through.
He's like, I don't care enough about this. I remember that because I did a video on the Tinkerbell figure that wasn't made kind of thing, and it was like I got bored. I got bored researching it, and it's like the video's maybe 7 minutes long, and I'm visibly like yawning. It's like I don't care. I don't care. I'm just checking a box here, kids.
Care enough about this.
I can't even fake it. I'm sorry. Just I don't care.
Sorry.
Oh, I had heard that earlier too about that he was hospitalized. I don't know if it's worse.
Mm.
You know, before we go, let's take a look and see what's happening.
Chuck Norris's health.
Norris.
Of all the
Well,
people to
Or the
die,
Asian
not Chuck Norris.
USA.
It's still saying Chuck Norris is an American actor, but he has been hospitalized
Oh man.
Mm.
after a mystery medical emergency. Wow. So
Well, at the same time, I mean, yeah, he's taking care of himself, but
he is 86.
he's old as shit.
Yeah.
No offense.
Also, it might be like David Carradine himself somehow too. So you're like, well, what's the nature of this medical emergency? You
Are
say?
you assuming that all martial artists?
Yes, yes, I am.
Wait.
You heard it here first.
Uh-oh.
Bring out the olive. Bring out the olive. Bring out the olive.
And enough champagne to fill the Nile.
Ugh.
Welcome, Kenzo. We're wrapping up, but yeah. Andrew was not ready for the olives.
I was not ready. Never ready.
Your face when you realized that Kenzo was a member.
I just went white. I'm like, no. I told you to stay away.
There's only one member left who hasn't shown up this evening. It could happen anytime. But on that note, I think we should probably wrap it up.
Let's shut it down. Let's shut it down.
So one, thank you everyone for being here with us. And
Hell yeah.
Derek, where can the people find you?
Yesterday's podcast. You can find me on Blue Sky. You can find me on X, Instagram, and Facebook. New episodes every Monday on your podcast app of choice. And slowly but surely, back episodes are showing up on the YouTube channel. This Monday, in fact, this upcoming Monday will be You Can't Do That on Television. And we will be closing out March with a patron pick from one Allison Troy. That's going to be Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh, that's
Nice.
right. I did pick that.
And added bonus, Shauna might be on that episode. So,
Woo.
Yeah.
American Wife.
yes.
You know what they say? Nobody leaves the stage without playing the blues.
Nobody.
That movie has so many good quotes. There's a whole thing where Brenda's at and she's trying to buy the hot dog with the check. And she's like, well, I'll give you the check. And then I'll sign it over to you. And she's like, well, I'll just slip you the check. And then you can slip me the wiener. And she's like,
Yeah.
"Cash only. I don't have any cash. And I don't have a wiener. And
And you aren't getting a wiener.
yeah, that was pretty good. You should watch it, Quip. Peak Elizabeth Shue. It's the best. It's, in my opinion, the best Thor movie.
Sexy Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
Sexy.
He was
Or
young. He was young.
Before he gave up on
He was
himself. And
kind of delicious looking.
yeah.
There's a reason he's a star.
And then friggin' years later, we get Criminal Intent. He looks like a fucking melted jack-o'-lantern.
Well, you know.
And it looks like a foot now, and you're like, oh. And they played Kingpin. You're like, that's accurate.
Yeah. Kingpin works, but when he was Gorn on Law and Order: Criminal Intent, you're just like, what the hell is
That
going
was
on?
like,
But
yeah.
you couldn't
You
look
do.
away.
All right. Andrew, where can the people find you?
I've been trying to figure out where you can find me. You can find me lip syncing at brunch at Hamburger Mary's under the name Selma Body. It's not good. It's just 2 oranges and a shirt and some lip gloss. You get what you pay for. Otherwise, you can find me here on YouTube under Gady's Toys, where I talk about girl toys, but not those girl toys, boy girl toys. And also on Instagram, where I post pictures about sexy Tony the Tiger action figures.
As you should. It's the thing that people need. All right. And there are links in the chat for people watching over on my channel to Derek and Andrew's channel. So go follow them if you're not. If you're watching from Andrew's channel and you're not following him, you should be doing that. So,
Yeah.
and that just leaves me. Tomorrow there will be a color and chill. Let me see what tomorrow is. I think tomorrow is Gem and the Holograms, Fashion of Fame, 2-page spread with the holograms in various fashions and Jericho. Gem couldn't show up.
Boo, Jericho. You suck.
Saturday, I've got
You suck.
1984. Tonka thought they could help GoBot sales by including a free storybook, which had some toy line art to advertise all the toys available in the first waves. So there's a video of that dropping on Saturday. And then Sunday, Andrew and I will most likely be here live, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, coloring Batgirl. And so check it out. And on that note, we're going to end with the one question that I've had every day since 1984.
I haven't made up my mind yet. Incidentally, which one of you bitches is my mother?